So it's the very last day of our world trip. How do you feel?
Relieved. Yeah, kind of relieved. I mean, it's gotten annoying. I mean, we stayed here for 5 weeks for just working, I would say. We explored a little bit of Bangkok, but we just did YouTube and Instagram.
The end was not the highlight of the trip.
Yeah, and I would say at first everything was really great. Started the world trip and it was so nice. So exciting to see new places, and South America was definitely the best place to be.
Mm-hmm.
But after we went to Australia, I think after that everything went south.
Kind of sad to me that the first year was the amazing year, and the second was also nice.
Yes, we definitely had some
good.
Yeah, I mean
times.
Bali was nice.
Yeah.
Jakarta was exhausting, but also very.
Fascinating.
Yes, we experienced a lot, and it was actually really cool.
But in general, the biggest highlight came early.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And for that, I don't know what's the real reason is, because I think first year was like everything kind of new and got used to it,
Mm-hmm.
and second year was more like, okay, we know how it's going. I think what also was kind of the problem was that we started with the whole social media thing and we committed to it.
At the beginning, we were already doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just a casual hobby, and we didn't really
know so much, and we
didn't stress about it. Like we did YouTube. I think you actually started a couple videos about Buenos Aires, but it was more like casual. When you felt like it, you would publish a video, and if not...
Yes, and it was just vlogs, so it was kind of easy to put the videos together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it got more serious, and that meant that we had less time for traveling and spend more time doing these things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it ruined the whole thing?
I don't know, I can't say it. I feel like, yes, it would have been more relaxed, but in the end I don't know if we would have done anything different or instead of YouTube and Instagram.
My thinking is kind of, yes, we spent so much time on YouTube and Instagram, but I'm not sure if otherwise we would have spent that time exploring, because it's just super exhausting to be out and about all day long. Like, we are not the kind of people who can do that. We're very quickly overstimulated. So I'm not sure, like, if we would not have YouTube, what would we do for downtime? Because I feel like already in the evenings I'm bored. I don't know what to do, because I mean, I love to read, so I read, but when I'm kind of done with reading for 3 hours, I'm like, okay. I don't know, I feel like it adds a lot to your travel experience, because we did meet a lot of people through social media. We also communicate with a lot of new people through social media, which I really like. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, and we get, I would say in the second year, we got more travel tips or more tips from other people who said, you should go there and there. That's a nice place.
But also it takes so much time to do it.
Uh-huh.
And the reward is zero. I mean, the reward is in nice people for sure, but it's just very time consuming for very little return. My feelings about going home are kind of divided. So I'm so looking forward to it. I wish we could have left earlier.
Totally.
I was last week already. I was so ready to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see my family. We've already planned many things for the first week, and I'm so looking forward to it. I can already picture it happening, and I want to eat the food, and I want to go to the grocery store, and I want to go to the pharmacy store. I want to drink the tap water, and I want to breathe the German air, which is so good. But also, I think we're both not sure how we feel about going back to work, because we will need to go back to work. We need to earn money.
We need to go back to work, and with the experience we had, with the social media and everything, we kind of want to still do it.
So yeah, in the last weeks we've already started the process of applying for jobs, and we've also had interviews.
I don't like it. I honestly, I think no one likes that. Applying for jobs and having these interviews and even trying to figure out if the job is really something for you.
But even though I want a job very badly because I want to earn money, I'm also terrified about going back, because the idea of sitting at a desk working all day from morning till evening is kind of scary, and just giving up the freedom of this trip. I feel like it was the first time in our lives when we were really free to do whatever we wanted. Before, we were always studying or in school or working already. And this is also super interesting, because now that we have achieved that big life goal that we have been dreaming of for so many years, like, what is the new life goal? We need a new one. I think we have already found one.
We have a kind of a life goal, or I would say we have kind of a vision what we want to do. I would say we want to get home, get a job,
make our money back, just replenish the savings and.
Yes, of course. I mean, that's implied. I would say get the job for the money. So we want to earn enough money. We are pretty sure we want to
buy an apartment.
And from there we would like to be able to earn money from home. So that's the main goal.
What was your favorite thing, your favorite experience on the trip?
Oh my god, favorite experience. I mean, we have a favorite country.
Can also be a top 3 if you...
Yeah. In general, I would say hiking in Patagonia was very nice. To see Fitzroy, to see Torres del Paine. I mean, it's definitely a type 2 fun. So.
Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah.
But also,
see, I already forgot. I was like, yeah, Torres del Paine, yeah, it was so beautiful, but really it was awful.
Yeah. But also the glaciers, to see the glaciers. Salar de Uyuni.
Oh yeah.
Salar de Uyuni was amazing.
Well, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was really
I'm
nice.
still sad that we didn't get to do the 4-day trip. Like, we only went for a day trip because I was sick.
Yeah,
I think you were also still sick, or was it just me?
No, it was you, but we were exhausted because of the high altitude. And no, I'm very glad we didn't do that, because it's very cold, and I mean,
was the right decision. But
the best part is Salar de Uyuni, I would say. It's not the other stuff before.
Yeah, that's true.
Favorite part, I would say, also when my mom came to visit, and we did
road tripping through the southern states in the US was super fun. I feel like this was just also like everything went well kind of situation. Like, the hotels were fine, and the car was good, and the things that we looked at were good, and the weather was good, and
the weather was perfect.
Everyone was healthy. No one was having a cold or suffering from tooth issues like we've had so many times. That was nice, and also San Francisco was really cool.
I wanted to say that too, but I only had top 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so I think you are pretty much with me, but do you want to add another 3?
Maybe like Canada. Like, if I feel like as a whole, but the most fun part was Toronto for me. Like, it was just so many things to see, and the vibe was really good.
That was our first Western modern city.
That's true.
After
9 months in Latin America. Guatemala. I really liked Antigua.
It was kind of a surprise, I would say.
Yeah.
And I'm also kind of sad that we didn't spend more time there.
Yeah, in retrospective, maybe we should have skipped Mexico, but I don't know. I mean, in Mexico we saw some amazing things as well. So
Schützenitzer.
We should have skipped Australia.
Yes.
4 months. We could have done so
That's-
many things.
Let's stay with the positive ones.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let me finish. So that was 2. A third one. Maybe I really liked Borobudur in Java in Indonesia, like the gigantic Buddhist temples. I didn't love Yogyakarta. Like it was not the best time. We had an awful hotel, and the city is like not amazing. But the temples, like those were really, really crazy.
Prambanan and Borobudur.
Yeah, Prambanan and Borobudur. And Seoul. Can I add Seoul?
Oh yeah, Seoul.
So it was just so much fun, and also the whole situation in the hostel and the many friends we made there. It was just a good time. It was a good time.
And we were lucky because of the exchange currency exchange rate.
Did they have a good exchange rate?
For us, yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
See. Now you've revealed who is taking care of the money matters here. Okay, lowlights.
Yeah, as you said, I mean, Australia was the biggest fail.
Could we just delete it? Maybe delete it apart from the times where we spent time with friends.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean,
those can happen, but everything else just skip it.
It's the van. It was the biggest fail. It was the van, but also we had some great times. We met many people in Australia.
That was the best thing about Australia by far. There were so many other travelers, and also many people from the Instagram community who were there at the same time.
And yeah, I would say driving with our own van, and so it was also nice. Sure, not every time,
but mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly, yes.
No, the driving was the other good part.
Yeah.
But overall, Australia was one of the fails, I want to say. Also, the whole teeth.
Oh yeah.
Issues.
I totally forgot because I only had I would say for 3.
I think you went
weeks.
3. You went
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah. But you went to the dentist for the wisdom teeth, and then we went to another dentist again for the wisdom teeth, and then again for a checkup and maybe one cleaning or so. I don't know.
Yeah. For me, I had to take pills.
Pills, yeah.
It went better.
For the infection or what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I went like 10 times.
And you had real
surgery. Issues like the root canal surgery in Argentina, and then the retainer broke, and then I needed new night guards. I don't know, there were just so many things. That was not great. Also my skin issues.
Oh boy, that's
I'm just so sad because that was just an issue for the whole 1.5 years, and it's been bothering me for 1.5 years, and I feel like it's the kind of thing that you can only take care of when you're in the same place and can go to a doctor multiple times, because we went to the doctor and honestly, they gave me some cream or whatever. It didn't help at all.
Yeah, they don't want to start any hormone therapy. Because that's you need to be at one place for a longer time.
Yeah. So that was also a low light. The W track.
I mean, first we had bad luck with the weather, but still I think it wasn't right for us. I'm
just too weak, to be honest. Like I hate to say it, because obviously I'm pretty young and in shape, or I mean at least like a normal person in shape, but walking all day with a more than 10 kilo backpack is just...
If we would have just walked, it would have been fine.
Yeah, sure, the walking would have been fine, but with the tent and sleeping bag and mattress and everything and the food for 5 days, it was just too much for me. And I mean, the weather was so awful anyway that we decided to quit. But yeah, we should not have done that. Also, being sick in Chile was kind of so sad.
Oh yeah, that was very hard for you and for your friend.
Yeah, so we had a visitor from Germany, which is like the most amazing thing. Like, truly, it was our first visitor as well, and we were so excited to see someone from home, and our best friend nonetheless. And then we all got sick. It was just so sad. And I think
first it was me.
Yeah.
I got sick from, I would say, the bus, and I was sick for 3 days in
Santiago de
Chile, and then we flew to Atacama, and of course
we got it as well.
They
which
both got sick.
Sure,
as well,
yeah. And I think the problem was also with the altitude. Like, it was not just being sick, it was also the altitude, which did not help at all.
But still, we managed to see a lot, I would say.
And this is still one of the highlights of the trip for me.
Yeah. Also.
Because it was just so beautiful and mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe one more thing that I would do differently if we could do it again is right now here in Thailand. In retrospective, I don't really see why we decided to stay here for 5 weeks. I know that we were thinking, we would be applying for jobs, and we're doing that, but it's also just, I don't know, it's just not fun. We could also have done that at home. And
I think the thing is that we only have, we got the apartment.
Our new apartment is only from the middle of August. Yeah, okay.
So, but yeah, I think 1 week earlier wouldn't have been bad.
But I mean, overall, I'm super happy. Like, none of us, we had no major things. We
didn't got
awful illnesses.
or
we weren't
stabbed
robbed.
or,
we weren't. There was no dengue fever or malaria or whatever all of the things are that people get. And we didn't lose anything. We broke a lot of things, but so what? Who needs a GoPro? I don't know.
It was old, kind of old.
And I mean, for sure, like, best thing we ever did. Best 1.5 years, I would say. I mean, even if there were challenges, it was still way better than just being at home and working. In summary.
Yeah. In the end, I mean, it's what we wanted, and I think that's what we got.
Yeah.
Kind of what we expected, but still more what we have expected.
It's definitely the way I expected. Like, I was never the kind of person who went into the world tour and was like, oh, it's going to be amazing all of the time. Like, I feel like we've traveled so much before that we already knew we will be sick, we will be annoyed, we will be tired, we will be pissed.
I think,
we were all of these things, but
with the to be annoyed, I think that it got more for us. I would say I mean, for me, definitely at some point, I got more annoyed from things.
First, it was the van life that was really.
Yeah, it's always the Airbnb, coming to a new Airbnb.
Airbnbs,
but
for me, it got worse in Southeast Asia because there's just some baseline things that annoy me so much with the traffic and the air and the water pollution and stuff. Overall, pretty happy we did it. So
big adventure. And
is there gonna be a world trip 2.0?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't know when in how many months or years I will say yes, I'm ready to do it again.
Right now, for sure not. Like, I'm so glad we're going home. Like, I want to go home. I want to have the normal life. I want to have the apartment for a while at least.
I would say even if we make more money, we would go to Germany.
Yeah. No, it's just time to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of I want to do it as well. I think it's gonna look very different. I think it's not gonna be the same thing again. Maybe we would travel way slower, or or stay for longer in places, or not go to Southeast Asia.
I would say that. Yeah.
Maybe it would not be around the whole globe again, just because flying over the Pacific is so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it would be like a North America trip or the Panamericana. I don't know. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, comment, and subscribe, guys.
If you're interested in, I don't know.
And what?
Here's another video for you.
Yeah, here's another video for you, actually. We don't know which one, but editing Nico will know.
Now I think the YouTube algorithm will know what you would like to see.
Okay.
So.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.